You mentioned something about the team seeing when the owner is growing, is looking to be a better leader. And it happened to us that our team, especially the ones that have been with us for a while, and recently we're doing like a process of consultant. We have two people helping us. We're always having people helping us, guiding us, do this, do that, because they have an expertise that we don't, and we want to succeed, so we need help. And then they were interviewing our team, and we had no idea the impact, the positive impact that our willingness to look for guidance, to learn, and to improve ourselves had on them, because they really notice and they really appreciate and they can see that we are changing for better, we're growing, and they admire that. So I think if the owner of a business wants the business to be better, first they have to work on themselves instead of blaming the team. Oh, this guy doesn't do what he's supposed to do. But what is my role on that? I hired the person. I'm supposed to train the person, or I have to have someone in my team training that person. So instead of blaming the circumstances or the people, the team, take responsibility, take ownership. And this reflects so positive in the team. When you
Absolutely.
have someone helping you. They see
There's no
that you
question.
want to grow.
When we invest in the number one investment is investing in ourselves. Forget the stock market and real estate and everything else. It's invest in yourself. How are you working on getting better? And how can an employee of an organization not admire a leader of an organization that is working on becoming their best and communicating well and doing whatever it takes, owning it? Because the owner's like a magnet. The team will move up and down with the magnet, the owner, or the company will grow with the owner. So work on being your best, and you can better communicate to your team and get the structure in place and the culture. You create the culture. There's a lot of cultures in organizations. Some are written, some are not. Some are developed, some are not. Some they like, some they don't, because you want to create the culture so people will qualify to represent your brand and be part of that culture. And if they don't fit into the culture, all right,
Again,
no thank you.
Everything comes down to a reflection. Yeah.
Yes. How you expect your team to be nice and polite if you were not? If you treat them bad, they're going to treat each other bad. They're going to treat the customers bad. Every time I go to a business, it doesn't matter which business, restaurant, store, whatever, I notice how the employees behave, and I know if they are treated well or not by their manager and by the owner. It's easy to see.
No, it's easy for us to see because now we can see, but so many people they don't just see it that way.
Yeah.
Well, treat your team like they'll make a difference, and they will.
They will.
For sure.
The biggest link in a business is it's the owner takes care of the team takes care of the customer takes care of the business takes care of the owner. But the owner takes care of the team, make sure all the structures in place, the right culture, paid on time, everything that is necessary, having position agreements, roles, responsibilities, quarterly reviews. When the team feels good about themselves, they'll take care of the customer. Customer will be happy. They'll come back more often. They'll tell their friends. And the customer will take care of the business. And the business job is to take care of the owner, because that's why they went through all that effort, energy, and money to create the business, so they can create the wealth and abundance and freedom for themselves. But a lot of owners and leaders do not go directly to take care of the team,
that's the thing.
and that's where they miss it.
That's the thing. They don't think their team are the first client. The team, it is our first client. That's what we need to put our focus on, right?
Yep.
How?
Well, actually, our first client is ourselves.
Yes. Oh,
Number one client is me. I take care of me first, because it's study,
that.
it's learn, study, master, teach. I can't teach anything I haven't mastered and studied myself.
There's a saying, right, babe? A saying that before you stand up to teach, you had to be sitting down and learn from first.
Amen.
So what is the process when someone hire you in a company? What is the step by step? How is the
Well, once they
process?
hire me, we do an alignment. An alignment is where it's pretty much a personal, professional brain dump for the client. I give them a lot of different questions and a document. They'll sit down. I say, hey, listen, don't do it all at once. Sit by the pool, get a glass of wine, and just get it on your laptop and start answering the questions. And it forces them to think about things and transfer it from their brain to the paper. And once that's done, we go through it together. So I learn a ton about them in the process. I'm talking some pretty serious questions, their perceptions, where they want to be long term, their relationships, and so on. So it really gives me some tremendous insight to the client. Then we'll sit down for a few hours and go over everything. And then I'll take that and I'll put a game plan together. If there's any particular books they need to read, is there any particular systems we need to place in? So create an entire game plan. So now we have a business life document that they can refer to anytime. And I've given them the recommendations, and we just follow suit and start knocking them out. Some people need to be addressed in time management first, because if you don't manage your time efficiently and correctly, everything else falls through the cracks. Some people need to know their numbers first. So we need to get QuickBooks out and get the account and get through the numbers and dig deep and get them to learn. Some people might have a challenge with their team. So we get them aligned, get them clear, because a lot of people have a lot of stuff in their head, but it's not necessarily documented on paper. And then we just go where we need to go. And once we do the alignment, I know exactly where to go first.